Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Yo.
Hello. We're back playing some D&D.
Woohoo!
Woo.
I'm joined by Jordan from TrueFriendsGaming,
How's it going, everybody?
Kyle from TrueFriendsGaming and ChibiKy Plays,
Yo.
and 25 PlayerTwoInsertCoin.
How's it going?
Should we just get straight into it? Has anyone got anything they want to say? Do anything before we start?
I'm wearing the metal chest I got last time as a turtle shell.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
We all gotta like
My
push him to
companion,
help.
yeah, my companion's
Roll a strength check. So let's have a quick recap on what happened last time. Last time you stumbled upon a town on your journey, King's Watch, on your a little way out of the way, but it was a torrential downpour. During your stay in a tavern, the town was raided by a group of people. One, a man wielding lightning from his fingertips.
It was the Emperor.
Who turned out to be
Yep.
Jorta Humbleweed, which I, for one, would prefer if that was the Emperor's real name.
Jorta Palpatine.
You guys dispatched of his band of men and him fairly quickly. Received some loot. That was pretty much it. Jordan made friends with a giant chest that he's been carrying around for the last day, essentially.
That- We swear it's
something
not a
like
mimic.
that.
It is not a mimic.
You met a bard who isn't here right now. She's asleep in the back of the wagon, I guess.
My
She's
driving.
asleep in the chest.
You locked it, and now you can't find the key.
Yeah.
I mean, I told everyone I couldn't find it.
You'll never be able to fit in this chest, you said. Slam. So, on the bigger picture, you guys were heading towards Israelware, the capital city of Tehran, for two reasons, which were?
That's where the plot's taking us, and Scott told us.
Which were the reasons?
The dudes in the fancy armor that were killing the guys of the Crimson
The
Lotus.
Crimson Lotus, yeah.
Okay,
We gotta tell people about them
okay. And the other reason?
because there's plenty of brooding to be had in the
You lot are the
capital.
worst. You lot are the worst. Okay. So your journey was to obviously head to Israelware to. Oh, Kyle's disappeared. He's back.
Yeah.
There he is.
Let them
Is-
know about.
Yeah, Jordan
um,
disappeared on me.
About Ulrok, the demon trapped under the Shamalok Mountains, and that the Crimson's Lotus plan is to somehow break him free of his captivity, and the impending assassination attempt of Aaron Nighthold, who you guys will remember Kern Skinner wrote about in his journal.
Yep.
You remember that
about-
quite vividly? Yeah.
Did we
Great.
learn about the demon?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You just none of you take notes. It's the worst. So
There-
your
we have other party members for that. I'm
Your
too busy
journey was a-
brooding.
your journey was about a week to get to Israelware. You've been on the road for about 3 days, 4 days when you stopped off at King's Watch. So we'll pick it back up with you guys, I guess, heading out from King's Watch, unless anyone wants to do anything.
Yeah, fix my
yeah,
internet.
we lost Jordan.
Welcome to D&D, everybody.
Yeah. Welcome to D&D on Roll20.
On Monday night,
Guys,
on
welcome.
Roll20, this is what we expect.
I opened Twitter, Scott.
Oh.
He did warn you.
Okay, well, you're not missing much. So, does anyone want to do anything? Are you still lumbering around with this chest, or are you
Yes.
okay?
Oh my god.
What if I don't? We're gonna leave Kala behind. You know what? I pushed the chest down a hill into a river.
Thump 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 thump
Unfortunately,
thump.
King's Watch notorious for being one of the flattest landscapes.
I push it in front of a freaking horse.
Okay, you push it in front of your own horse. Now, what are you guys doing?
Oh god.
Watch it trip so we don't have to leave this stupid town.
I'm pretty sure the horse stopped.
Yeah,
Do-
your horse is.
Yeah.
Your horse is still sitting around outside the.
All right.
I kidnap the blacksmith and bring him with us. The one
He
he keeps
stabs, you,
raising.
he
his
stabs you with one of 17 short swords.
No, but okay, I'm back.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? Are you heading off? Is there anything you want to do in town? What's the dealio?
No, because every time I try and purchase stuff here, they raise prices on me to make it where I can
I need
never.
to add 20% to the price list. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get back in the on the wagon. Who's taking the reins?
25.
I'll drive again.
Yep.
Okay. Are you loading the chest into the wagon, Cain?
Yeah, totally.
Roll me a strength check. You roll me an animal handling check.
Plus, I believe it's +3, so 15.
Okay. So it's getting heavy, this chest. You've been lugging it round for the last day or so. You managed to hoik it up onto the back.
I got a 12.
Okay. So you take the reins, you sit at the front of the wagon, you start heading off back the way you came. You got to go back about 4 miles or so before you get back onto the main road. The road is quite muddy because of
All the weather.
the rain, the weather that we had. The horse also seems slower than before. You're not sure because if that's because you got an extra person or because of the massive steel chest that's on the back of the
Can't
wagon.
be the 1,500-pound chest.
I mean, we can get rid of the bard. Just throwing it out there, literally throwing her out there.
Okay, so you guys carry on. The weather's quite nice. It's a sunny day. You know, you can see that the roads are clearing up. As you get back to the main road where the storm was brewing, as you turn sort of northwest towards Israel, travel for a couple of miles, and the road starts to become drier. Your progress starts to pick up, and this is quite a busy road. There's a lot of traffic heading between Incini and Israel. It's a long journey, but it's quite a busy bit of the road. As you continue your journey, it's fairly uneventful. You get to about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, and as you continue your journey, you come across a wagon that's broken down in the center of the road. As you look at it as you're approaching, you can see that the front axle has snapped in two. There's a fairly large rock to the side of the road. It looks like that's that could be where it came a cropper. It's quite a big wagon. It's quite a wooden wagon. It's green and red. It's unlike yours. It's got a roof to it. It's it looks like it's been looked after. It's just sitting in the middle of the road. There doesn't seem to be, from what you can see, anyone around as you're approaching.
Are there any like trees or anything out here? Like
anywhere
ample for ambush, perhaps?
The sides of the road, to be fair, the whole journey, the sides of the roads have been, it cuts through the middle of a wood. This road, the whole roads have pretty much been, other than the odd farmland and so on and so forth, most of it is wood lined, this path.
How thick is the brush, or is it like a pretty dense forest?
Relatively. I mean, as you've been on the journey, you've noticed that there is sort of odd places where it clears out a little bit, and you can see sort of through the tree line. You can see fields, you can see hills. It's not as if you're in a massive jungle. It's not as if you're in a huge wood, but certainly the sides of these roads tend to have a tree lining, a bush lining, for the majority of this journey all along.
Okay. I would like to roll perception.
Go for it.
And that's +4, I think.
Okay.
Checking real quick. Oh, +2. Sorry, +2.
Okay. So you're at this moment in time, you're maybe 200, 300 yards away. You're still approaching. The wagon's still rolling along. You can't really see much. The tree line is either side of the road. The wagon is broken down in the middle. You can't from where you are. You can't see anyone near it. You do notice that on the side of the wagon, it actually says Blanchard Taylor's Israel.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Unless anyone else otherwise says, I'll kind of slow down to go around. But
Okay.
I'm not gonna stop unless anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, unless. Do you see anything? So is the cart empty, or can we see if there's anything on it from where we are?
Yeah.
Not from the angle it is as you're approaching. It's sort of a diagonal towards it. You can see the front of it. There's no one on it. You can't see the back of the wagon as you're approaching it. As you get closer.
Also, I accidentally opened the chest and the bard popped out.
Oh, is the bard here?
Yeah, she accidentally just popped out of the chest.
Okay, super. You found the combination.
Oh, I knew where it was. I just lied. See?
Hello.
A wild bard appears.
Out of a chest.
Stop singing. Slam the lid back down. How are you, Carla? Oh, muted.
I see how
I
it is.
closed the chest again.
We did
Remember?
slam the
You
lid
just,
back
you just
down.
described it. Here, I'll open it for her again. How you doing? How's it going, Carla?
It's fine.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on.
We just started.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
riding in a wagon. We saw a kid with a cooler wagon than ours, but he broke it because his dad was dumb and pulled it too fast.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I had you trapped in a chest because we needed a way to move you from point A to point B.
Couldn't have just been like sleeping.
No.
Or, okay.
That's what
cool.
Scott
Yeah,
said.
that's what you were. You were sleeping inside of the chest.
Why inside of the chest?
Because I shook it so much it put you to sleep.
Right.
Jordan.
Okay.
You
And
would have made a bet that
comatose.
you couldn't fit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as soon as you did, he just slammed the lid down.
The actual thing is I can't fit it in there, but then you misunderstood. Locked into a chest.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why my mindset always wants to go more prankstery, but at the beginning of these sessions, before I start getting myself into being in
Before I-
character.
It's before I start wearing you down.
Yeah, it's before I go into character of being an edgelord
Yeah.
mode.
Yeah, right.
Gotta like fall into your brood place.
Yeah.
There's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm playing, I have to ask myself, what would Batman do? So I
Oh,
do
what
this
would Batman do?
somebody behind me. The cool spikes on my wrist.
Nice.
Okay, so you
Oh, he has
guys,
blades on his wrist. Go on.
Yeah.
Carla, I was just explaining that these guys are approaching a broken down wagon. Side of the road, it's covering a fair portion of the road. You haven't seen anyone near it. Front axle is smashed in two.
Yeah, I was about to find out if there's anything in it.
Okay.
Like a chest, perhaps.
With another bard.
What are you guys doing? So you're maybe 50 foot away from the wagon.
I guess I'll just do a glancing perception just as we're kind of rolling up. See if there's anything inside. See if there's anything interesting. 12 total.
Again, because of the angle you're approaching, you can't necessarily see in it.
Right, because of the roof and everything.
yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
it looks like it's a well kept wagon. It's it's painted. It's
So there's no real signs of a struggle. Like obviously there's not a dead horse or anything.
No,
There's
it
no
just-
blood. The things that hold the horses don't seem like the harnesses don't seem like they've been snapped or broken or
No,
anything like that.
In fact, that you can't see that there are any horses or a harness attached to it, like they've been potentially removed.
Yeah.
You know, it genuinely, from what you can see and from where it's sort of parked or where it stopped and where this rock is, it genuinely looks like it was an accident that caused it to stop. As you slow the wagon down, as you're sort of approaching the angle of it, just sort of approaching the back, as you slow the wagon down, you can make out the faint sound of a young girl crying. You know, only just over the top of your
Fine, I'll open the chest.
over the top of the horse as it's dragging along. You can just sort of hear a faint sob. As you reach sort of parallel with the wagon, as you get slightly past it, you can see a young girl sitting on the side of the road on a stone. She must be about 6 or 7, and she's got her head in her hands and she's bawling her eyes out.
She has a head in her hands.
Her head in her hands.
Okay. Okay. I was like, this just changed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Slightly less ominous.
What's
Yep,
in the box?
just a bit.
What's in the box?
It's like that scene from Clone Wars when Boba's holding Jango's helmet with his head in it.
Yeah.
Hey, spoilers.
That's not a spoilers.
Movie's old enough.
Well, even then, no. It's not a helmet. Spoilers are
find
still
that-
spoilers, regardless of how old something
Yeah,
is.
the movie was a spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she looks up at you, and then kind of goes back to crying. She, you know,
Probably she just pulled this wagon all by herself.
she's got some reins around her neck.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Whip marks on her back.
Whoa. What are you guys doing?
Well-
Jesse, as you look to the back of the wagon, it looks like there's some linens in there. There looks like there's some, you know, a couple of boxes, some bits and pieces, but it genuinely looks like a tailor's wagon.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I will pull over to the kind of the side of the trail or whatever, and
I
stop
immediately
the car.
cast Divine Sense.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What does
So
divine sense do?
I'll know if it's celestial, fiend, or undead.
Okay.
There's enough things in this world that can disguise themselves as something else that I'm going to use the crap out of this because I don't trust this little girl all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But besides the giant blip that's right next to you.
It's kind of throwing your meter off a little
Yeah.
bit.
It just spins round in a circle. Yeah, you don't sense any of those things.
Okay. She's some other type of demon.
If you want to call a young child a demon, that's entirely up to you.
I mean, there's a reason my character doesn't have kids. Because he killed them.
Yeah, that's the reason.
There we go.
Actually, as you look at her, she looks up at you, Cain. As you look into her eyes, you have a flashback to the dream that you had the night before or a couple of nights ago. And although you can tell it's not the same girl, your flashback is to the young child that you hit around the head with your mace as you approached the village in that dream. You know, and it's a proper instant sort of flash to that scene.
Yeah, it's like that
And then you're
movie
back
scene
in.
where you see him and it's just like a, and it cuts to it real quick and a quick flashback and
Mm-hmm.
it's like the Eye of
Starlight.
Sauron whenever they like first touch the ring and crap. No, not a Starlight.
Yeah.
It's not made in freaking Windows Movie Maker. Only movie that can get away with using all those unnecessary transitions is Star Wars. They do like the side swipe for everything.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
it
an
worked.
aesthetic, okay? It's fine.
It was in the 70s.
They're keeping the swipe dream alive, all right?
Yeah, they really are.
Hashtag swipe dream.
Yep.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Well,
Well, I pulled us over.
yeah.
I mean, at this point, now I've got the vision in my mind of what I should do. Of what happened in the past. I'm gonna have to talk to her. I'm gonna, find out what's the matter, what happened here. I'm not gonna do it in character yet because I'm not in that mindset, so I'll end up turning it stupid. So just kind of what's happened here and what's
Okay.
what's
so
transpired.
as she looks up, she sort of wipes her snotty nose and tears away on her sleeve. She's like, my daddy and brother went to try and find something to fix the wagon, and they haven't come back yet
Why did they leave a 6-year-old by herself?
because they said they wouldn't be long.
Do you know how long they've been gone for?
I know, maybe 2 hours.
I think Parenting 101 shows even if you're going behind the tree, you don't leave a 6-year-old alone.
Yep.
Trust me. I know firsthand.
She looks at you and shrugs at that remark.
I want to keep criticizing her dad. Where were you going whenever all of this happened?
to
All-
Incini.
You said there was a lot of traffic flow that came between these. Why has no one else stopped for you?
There was a couple of people who walked past and they just carried on walking, and I didn't want to bother them.
Well, and I kind of glance back to see what everybody else thinks, or is thinking, just kind of get an idea of where their mind is. Are they back there playing a game of cards, or are they looking concerned?
Carla's still trying to climb out of the chest.
Yeah, I'm still
Well, it doesn't
climbing.
help because I'm sitting on it talking to a little girl.
Banging on the top of it like, let me out!
Dragged
You
it
know, we have
off
a
of the
spot-
carriage. Dragged it out of the carriage.
Yeah.
There
Well,
she
yeah,
is.
he's got to drag it everywhere. I mean,
My camera's still doing the weird thing though. I
That's
don't know
my
why
side
this is
camera.
happening all the time.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't
My
know.
camera has
Is
all
that-
kinds of problems too.
All right, there we
Roll
go.
20,
I've never had this problem before though.
roll 20 changes
don't
all my camera
understand.
settings.
And I'm just this pale, so what are you guys doing?
Well, I was still gauging their reaction, but they never told me what they were doing, so I'm just kind of, I can't imagine what they're doing.
I don't know how to react, to be honest.
I do like the
don't-
idea of all of you
imagine
just turning
what
around
they're
and looking at
doing.
each other, and then just silence.
It's like a sitcom. We don't know how to be dads.
Too many
Yeah, we
dads.
really don't.
Immediate jump cut to the work like 8 miles away from her, still riding in the cart.
She's still sitting there, just crying her eyeballs out.
Should we bring her with us, or say we're gonna try and find the brother and dad, or both?
Well, we're not gonna leave her.
We can't leave her alone.
I mean, her family can, so I don't see why we can't. But we could give her, we got some short swords. I'm sure we can give her some of those.
She
Lock
goes
her
to
in the-
pick it up and slices her arm.
Lock her in the
off.
chest on the side of the road. This will keep you safe.
I mean,
Get
it's
it
kept our barn
safe.
safe.
Not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Right.
No, we should bring her with us.
Okay.
Yep.
We're all
At
your
least
dad's
get her
family.
off of the road.
Okay. We offer the little girl a ride and tell her that we'll help her find her family.
She's like,
Yeah.
my dad said not to. We said not to talk to strangers, but
Well, you've already broken that rule, so you might as well
Yeah.
break the second one.
They went through here. Would you go and look for them? Can we go and
Through-
look for them?
Through where exactly?
She points sort of towards the wooded area behind her.
Man, they left a 6-year-old alone, and then they didn't go and search the towns or any of the
Yeah.
oncoming traffic in this very populated region.
Yeah, I mean, from what you know of being on the road, you haven't been near a town for a.
If I could smell, I
brief
could taste a
period of
trap.
Yeah. I mean, Scott, how far away from the town are we? Can we see it at all, or
I mean, you've been traveling for the best part of a day,
right?
and you,
Backed up our wagon to go talk to
Okay.
her.
there's an AA man just arrived. Oh no, hold on, that's different for you. There's
That was
recovery
Call's
man.
side, so it's fine. It's the same as yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been on the road for pretty much a day.
Well, then I'm not going to be able to get up to help her. My legs are going to be sore. I'm going to get up. I'm going to have that thing where I'm trying not to fall.
You haven't seen too many
Yeah.
many towns. The last one was probably midday-ish, so a good 3 or 4 hours, sort of down the road. And bearing in mind you were on a wagon, although going quite slowly with a massive steel chest on the back. Next town, you're not 100% sure. You haven't seen a signpost for a while. Yeah, she's the road is quite a long road. It is quite busy, but I'm not talking that you're passing people constantly. It's whereas
Right.
some roads you could be on and not see anyone for days, whereas this is a main road through the heart of Tehran.
Okay. Well, the just to throw it out there, the divine sense I do has 60 feet around me. So just in case there's somebody like hiding in the bush that just happens to be 60 feet away.
Yeah, the only fiend, celestial, or whatever the undead that you sensed was on your wagon at the time.
Uh-oh. I didn't give her air holes. Okay.
R.I.P. Kala.
It's fine.
Yeah, I didn't actually realize your character had a surname. But all right, yeah. How's about we? I'd say mosey on over, but then somebody might steal my chest. We're gonna have to bring it with us.
Cain, I don't think anybody's gonna steal that chest.
Can we shove Cain into chest, please?
I mean, you
As
could
you're-
try and shove my chest, but I'll punch back. You don't just touch my pubages. But,
It's a great New York boobs.
but yeah, we can go.
So we're going into the woods.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I think that is currently the plan, yes.
As you say that, her hand stretches up and grabs hold of yours, Cain.
I'm gonna be a dad.
Gonna be a good dad or a bad dad?
She lets go. No. She
No,
points
but okay.
towards points towards and although the bush is quite
What? Oh.
Whoa.
Anyway, sorry. What?
she points towards a sort of a not a pathway but an opening into this
God dang it.
You're such a child.
Yeah.
She points towards a pathway into the undergrowth.
Scott started laughing that time. When people start laughing, it makes me want to laugh. That's why when GP gets in a giggle fit, I can't not laugh. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Yep.
So you guys are heading in towards the bush.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let's bush it up.
Carlo, are you going into the bush?
Yeah.
Let's move on. As you guys head in, it's quite thick. You're sort of pushing branches out of the way as you're heading in. What's the
So it's
marching
like
order?
70s ish. No.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Bit
I
like
think
your
he's talking about
moustache.
people from the 70s pubes.
Yeah, a bit like your moustache.
Yeah, he definitely's got the pedo stash happening right now.
Okay, so what's the
That's what
marching
happens
order?
when I shave or trim, I should say. Well, I believe
Shaver all this off.
Cain and the little girl should probably be leading the way, I would assume.
Okay.
Would be my guess.
Mm.
Who's
Because
next?
I don't really know
mean-
the way.
I don't die, that's why she's leading.
Well, yeah, but yeah. Someone's got to stand with her and she grabbed your hand.
So, what's going to stop me from yanking away? She's a little girl. No, but yeah, I'm going with her. I'm being nice. All my
sorry,
stuff right now is out of character until I get, into
Did you
mindset
just say? Did you just say what's going to stop me from yanking away?
mode.
Yes.
Yanking my
Yep,
hand
I
away.
did.
Oh right. Okay. Sorry. What's the rest of the order?
Yank away into the bush.
That'd be horrible.
Oh boy.
I don't want to say this next
We've been
sentence
writing for a long
because
time.
Yeah, I
it's
guess
gonna
I'll
be bad, but
I'll be behind Cain because I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Well, I don't know. Who does he not want to be in his sight?
I'll take up the
me or
rear.
25.
I'm all right with Ignis. I shared ale with him. I don't like
All right.
25.
I'll take it. See, the thing is, you don't like me, but I've given you pretty much all my money since we've started this campaign.
Yeah,
Can't
but my
appreciate
character's not in a goal for money. He just needs money now because all the shopkeepers just happen to raise all their prices when Cain walks by.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to help that
'Cause the
situation.
DM who claims to not want to kill us won't let me have armor.
I don't blame
You've
you.
missed opportunities for armor. That's all I'm saying.
Oh shit.
He's lying.
I
Yeah,
mean,
maybe I'm lying.
probably.
Rolling inside.
Maybe.
No. So as you guys continue through the undergrowth for maybe 10-15 minutes, you eventually start to come to a bit of a clearing. In that clearing, you notice a stone circle. You see large stone blocks sort of stacked on top of each other, very reminiscent of Stonehenge, essentially. As you walk through, the floor of this circle is also stone. Roll me some perception.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 13.
Okay.
11.
Yeah, it was 11 as well.
Nope. My roll was a nope.
Okay, so as you approach it, it looks like it's old. It's very old. You can tell that. As the young girl pushes through the sort of the foliage that's in front of her, she shouts, "Daddy!" And pulls to try and run away from you. Okay.
No, that's a rock.
Roll Roll a strength check.
What?
King,
I just
King,
carried like a 20-ton chest, and then the little 6-year-old's gonna yank my arm off.
I
I'm gonna roll a
mean-
freaking
Or you're
one.
gonna
Yeah.
yank her arm
Oh.
off.
Yeah,
Ooh.
her arm is now in yours, and she no.
Oh no, you don't, you little brat.
yeah.
You look at what she's looking at though, and you notice you
That
notice
for audio
two-
listeners, by the way, is
yeah,
a natural 20.
Yep, it is.
you managed to outmuscle a 6-year-old. Well done.
Not only did I manage, I decimated.
Uh-huh.
She rolled a
Let
4,
the
by
rec-
the way.
Let the record show
With
I
a minus
decimated
2.
this child.
As you look at what she's looking at, though, you see 2 figures: a figure of an adult and a younger child, older than the girl you're with, but step into the center of the circle, and as they do, they disappear. As you look at the circle, you can see what appears to be a rune of some kind on the floor in the center of the circle.
I know for a fact they disappeared. Like, it's not one of those things where it's like a. Because I mean, for you telling us, we know, but would our characters think they might have just exploded or something weird like
no,
that?
I mean, from what you saw, it was they were there 1 second and gone
Yeah.
the next. You know. It was-
Okay.
you know, it didn't look like anything other than they vanished. You know.
There's no
essentially.
little body parts anywhere.
Well, I mean,
No,
we could even think something like invisibility or anything like that. I didn't know what our characters' minds
Yeah,
would
I
be.
mean, I guess putting 2 and 2 together from them being there and then vanishing, you'd assume that rather than a spell. You didn't see either of them look like they were casting anything.
Okay.
Right.
But again, sort of as you're standing there, the girl is pulling your arm, saying, "That was my dad. That was my dad." But obviously,
Does your dad know magic?
no,
Why did they disappear?
I don't know. But we got to go get them.
I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
Arcana.
Okay.
See if I can
So
figure
there's no
out what's
signs.
going on.
Nope.
Nope.
Good luck.
But
This
Gotta-
is not magic.
got a
Even
4.
with the compounded dice,
they're
did he
still
roll a
standing
2?
there.
You start telling her that her dad and brother are dead. She's never going to see them again. No, from what you can see, you know, I mean, all you can see is that there is some kind of rune there. You've got no idea what it is. You're still a fair distance away at this moment in time, maybe 50 foot or so from the actual circle. So, you know, you're not going to see a huge amount, but
Strange that they didn't react to the girl.
yeah. But I mean, bear in mind that all happened
Yeah.
pretty quick as well. You know, there was
Yeah, but apparently they've also been out here for several hours, and it took till just now for them to play with the rune and teleport. I guess we're gonna follow. Anybody else good with that? Cool.
I guess so.
Yeah. follow it.
Yeah.
okay. Same order as before.
Yep, just gonna
Yep.
blindly walk into the circle.
You're letting the girl go first.
Of course, we're letting the girl go first. She's the one pulling.
Okay. So as you head over, you know, there's a glowing blue rune in the center of this circle. Anyone else want to do any kind of check of what it might be, or are you all happy just to step forth?
I mean, I don't know anything about this magic stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait and see what happens to the girl and Cain.
You're from the Underdark. How do you not know?
Okay. So
We're
As-
not all magic users.
No, but you can't say
Yeah.
that you like. I don't know about this here magic when you're from this world.
They didn't see fit to teach me anything about it, all right?
Well, naturally, with my totally sweet being cool, I'll just go ahead and step in front a bit into the circle
Okay.
myself.
okay. So as you step in front, the girl is still a couple of steps behind you.
Yeah.
You feel the connection with her hand disappear.
Okay.
And you get essentially teleported into what would be pitch black.
Good. I'm glad her arm didn't come with me. That would have been scary.
But based on where you are, you're in some kind of cave system, some kind of tunnel network. It's pitch black. As you look forward, you can see the walls are sort of jagged, like they've been carved out. The rest of you guys following, or
Yeah, did Cain and the girl both disappear?
girl has sort of stepped on it since that point. Obviously, she was following Cain,
Right.
and appeared by your side again. Cain sort of right behind you.
Does that say we're playing Overwatch on the YouTube app?
No idea.
That's
In
just
the
what GP sent
description,
us.
apparently.
No, okay.
No.
Okay. Sorry, yeah, GP sent that, so I wanted to make sure we were good.
You guys following? Are you guys staying? What are you? The rest of you doing? Are you heading down there as well?
I'm not gonna let Cain be the only edgelord in there.
Yeah, I'm right at home.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
follow.
Yeah,
Okay.
might as well.
Don't really have much of a choice at this point. Like, part of the party's vanished, so should probably go and see what's up.
If it was me, I'd
Yeah.
be running back to that wagon.
Hopping
If it
back
was me,
into
I
that
would
chest.
be, but my character had his
Leave his chest on the side and just run.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all get teleported down into what appears to be some kind of cave system. As I say, there's sort of jagged stone walls. There's a stone floor. It looks like it's been carved out. It's bone dry down here. It's also pitch black. There's no light whatsoever.
Okay. Are there any rocks on the ground or anything like that?
Only pebbles. There's sort of odds.
Cool. I pick one up and I cast light on it.
Okay. So as you do, the rest of the tunnel sort of lights up, obviously. As it does, you sort of notice a pathway leading down here. You also see into this area slightly. And you see the two figures just disappear around this corner here.
Okay. It is slightly worrisome that I can make the light from the light be any color I want, and I feel like the only color that he'd go with is black.
Somehow it seems to get darker.
Yeah.
As you cast light.
Yeah.
I actually absorb the light.
We can see any bodily fluids on the walls and everything. All over Ignis.
Ignis is
Ignis is lit up like
Yeah.
a beacon.
It's like I cast light on him.
Yeah. Now purple instead of red.
Yeah.
Again, at that point, the girl grabs a hold of your hand, pulls at it again, shouts sort of "daddy," and tries to lead you down towards.
Yeah.
Now, here's my question. She shouts it. It's pretty loud she's shouting it? Like to the point where if someone disappeared around that corner, they would hear her, right?
Well, I'm assuming she's not just being like, "Daddy."
Right.
Yeah.
Loud, whether it's loud enough for them to hear or not, I don't know. It seems like it probably was.
They got their
Okay.
Walkman on right now, so they can't hear it.
Yeah. They're in the
See
zone.
that-
Power walking.
As they're going around the corner, they're like,
Yeah. Singing their late 80s tunes, such as Beyonce.
the
You hear
song
one of
Beyonce.
them,
No.
Yeah.
echoing throughout the.
Late 80s music.
Yeah.
I make my light spell purple. Yeah, so I'm following still because the little girl's tugging and I kind of have
Whoa.
some. Quit it. I have some reconciliation to do.
Okay.
Now, who's who on it? Do we have the little girl?
Yeah, little girl
Here.
is this one here.
In the red.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's got some of the name tags aren't showing up.
Yeah, I just see mine.
I see.
I see mine and Jesse's.
Yeah, I see
I
mine and
just
Jesse's.
see Jesse's.
That's a bit weird.
I guess
Yeah,
I'm.
Yeah, I don't know
just
what
that
that's.
cool.
That's a bit weird.
Don't know what that's about, but
Yeah.
Whoa! Now the girl's on top of. Oh.
Scott probably doesn't have something checked in I think it's advanced settings.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I know which one's mine. So.
I'm trying to make it look like they're holding hands. And Jesse, of course, playing out his mustache with all the pedophile jokes.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
I need some wax. to curl
I
up.
was still going where the little girl was going.
Yeah, I'm following Cain.
So
Yeah, I
she's
think we're all
showing
just-
you the direction that she saw.
Anybody want to take the other cool path? See what's down there?
Sure, let's split the party. Why not? That never
Nothing
ends
bad
bad.
ever happens when you split the party.
Hey, as
Yep.
far as I'm convinced, the don't split the party is just metagaming. It's like,
Yeah.
what would your character do in this situation?
My character would stay with the party.
Yeah, but Jesse's wouldn't. Just be like, I can be pretty on my own.
Yeah, well, that's true. Is this considered the Underdark?
No, it's just called.
See, that's kind of what I was
Considered
thinking.
under-
Is he thinks he's
Yeah.
like, this is home for.
It's considered under and dark, if that helps.
Well, no, cause the reason I ask is because I have Natural Explorer Underdark, so like I get bonuses if it's the Underdark. So that's all. But yeah, no, I'll.
Do you want it to be the underdark?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Because yeah,
It's not the
I know
Underdark.
what we'd face in the Underdark, and
18
Let's-
mind
Yep.
flayers.
yeah, right.
All the mind players.
Yeah. So many
I'll
mind
kind
flayers.
of stealth into this corner here.
Okay. So as this happens, this girl is still moving her way up. Are you stopping her? What's going on?
No, I'm still going. You kidding me?
Okay.
I was just gonna have him kind of peek down there and see if he saw anything. He didn't have to go down there.
Okay, so as you head towards this point, you see it sort of opens up into a bit of an opening. Obviously, all of the light that Cain was offering has now gone. But that being said,
Yeah, he's got superior dark vision.
superior dark vision. So
Um,
And I kind of tell the girl to stop for a second right here, and we're just gonna wait for the party to do what they need to do, and then
I'll literally just go to like this area to kind of see around the corner a little bit, but I don't want to go too far away from everybody
as
else.
you look round that corner, you see nothing in there. It's just an opened out channel. There's a few bits and sort of rubble on the floor. Looks like this has maybe once been used as some kind of bed chamber, something along those lines. There's sort of an old bedroll, a really old bedroll on the floor, but nothing of any interest. It's just
Good thing I
Okay.
didn't bring the black light in there.
I'm going to
Yeah.
I'm going to like disguise my voice and make like a scream and then like shoot off an arrow into the wall and then make like combat sounds and then come strutting back up
okay.
just nonchalantly.
Okay.
No, I don't do any of that. I come back and tell them there's nothing there.
Good, because I don't think we would have heard the arrow.
No.
I was gonna say, if we hear the sounds, can I roll a perception? See how
Plus,
bad that shit is.
Plus, it just sounds like 25. Just
Acting
Grunting.
out. Are you-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ah! Oh! Oh!
Shunk.
No, don't do that!
How could you kill me with that beautiful tat?
Ah, you're killing me. You're so talented at fighting.
Okay, what's happening?
I think Jesse's winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm winning
He
D&D.
comes back and he's covered in blood. They stabbed me.
I just happen to have a flagon of pig's blood just
The
randomly
arrow
on
is
me.
stuck in his abdomen. I was gonna say his knee, and then I realized what that would have implied.
Oh, you memer.
Actually, that you would have been married, but yes.
Okay, so you
No
guys
work.
carrying on. What are you doing?
My
Yeah.
wayward son. Yep.
Okay, so as you start to get closer, you start to light up down the end of the tunnel. You start to see white bone on the floor,
Oh crap.
and it seems to be quite a lot. There seems to be a collection of bones on the floor. At that point, as the young girl sees it, she starts to sort of freeze up a little bit and sort of not continue to move forward.
What is it, small child? Who I also asked the name of.
It's Abigail Blanchard. And she points forward at the bones, and you can see that her hand is sort of trembling.
Cain and Abigail almost sounds right, but it sounds like it could be changed slightly more. No, but okay.
And she's still holding your hand. If you're still moving forward, she's kind of moving
Well,
forward.
no,
with you.
I'm not. I'm just kind of moved so people could see where my character was.
You can sense there's now, after seeing what you've seen, a reluctance to move forward. And you can see a collection of white bone. You can't quite make out what it is at this distance, but you can clearly see that it's.
Okay. Abigail, what is it?
She kind of points again. She's like, bones.
Yes. What's wrong with bones?
They're scary.
I thought you were chasing your father.
Yeah, but if he's in there, then that might be him.
You just saw him go around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, I think from what you can sense, from what you feel, she's genuinely seen something that frightened her.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of trying to figure something out here. I'm just kind of prying for information by asking about other elements.
While he's talking to the little
While I
girl,
interrogate a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stuff my way.
Okay. Roll me some stuff.
11.
Also, while he does that, can I move here and check down the path below us?
Yeah, as you get to the path, it lights up. Not that you really need it with your vision.
No, I
but it lights-
know, but I don't
it lights
know
up,
if
it-
Sarya has dark vision.
I believe it. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It lights up. I mean, from what you can see, this looks like another sort of chamber area. It's from what you can see, it looks empty. I mean, you can't see the full room from where you are, but from there it looks.
At 25, I think I found another battle for you to fight.
Oh yeah.
25.
Ching, 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 ching.
You were stealthing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so as you reach here, roll me some perception.
That I can do. Nat.
That's a nat 20.
That is indeed not 20.
I perceive the shit out of whatever. Oh
Okay.
goodness.
Congratulations. As you perceive the shit out of this room, you see two. Essentially, they're giant spiders. However, they're not like the giant spider that you saw previously, or any of the spiders that you've seen previously. Their bodies are larger. They have.
These are giant spiders.
Underneath their
Yep.
mandibles, they have an extra pair of essentially arms with fingers and thumbs.
It's like I said in the first session. This whole thing is just for Scott to try and get over his fears.
As you look at the smooth back of it, it's almost like a brain, essentially, the back of these spiders. They're currently hanging upside down from the ceiling, which is about 30 foot up. And you sense that they have spotted you. The other thing you see are 3 corpses, fresh corpses lying on the floor. There's a collection of bone. There's hundreds of bones. There's blood. There's sort of remains of people. There's remains of animals. It looks like on closer inspection, most of these appear to be animals. But there's certainly some human skulls and some human bones in there as well. What do you do?
I slowly back out.
Okay.
Make my way to Cain, and I'm gonna whisper to him, "Giant spiders, her family's dead. Get her out of here."
Spiders don't work that way. They usually knock people out first, and then they turn them into a web, then they roll them up, and then they kill them.
Okay, then let's let the 6-year-old get into a fight with a spider. Get her the
Alright.
fuck out of here.
Okay, I hand her a sword. Oh.
Because we have plenty of those.
Short swords for days.
As this conversation is happening,
How are we going to leave? We don't have a way to get out.
you sense that these spiders are moving towards you in the corridor.
Spider! Spider! Oh wait, wrong campaign. Sorry.
Wrong
I was
game.
waiting for it. I
Yeah.
was waiting
Yeah, that's
for
what I thought he
it.
was going to do originally when he was whispering to me.
Guys, they're coming.
Well, we don't really have a way out, do we?
No, but they're coming.
Yep. I guess we're gonna have to fight our way out.
At that point,
Yep.
Just tell the girl to go hide somewhere.
Yeah, she's got a bedroom.
Yeah, we can just tell her to go hide down here.
Although we haven't explored that one. The other one might be a bit safer.
No, there was a giant fight in that one.
Yeah,
Lots of
exactly.
blood.
All the bad guys are dead. You killed them all.
don't go in there. You can barely get in there for bodies.
Yeah, right. It's like filled with bodies.
All right, 25. Better get down there if they're coming. You're our first line of defense. What? You can shoot them with your bow and arrow, and then I can step past and start fighting them once they come through.
Yeah, so though you've been having a full-blown conversation in the face of two large spiders, you've kind of kept an eye, as you do when you generally see a spider, and although you can't necessarily see into there, you've sensed that the movement has been happening, and they've been on the ceiling still approaching closer and closer to the entrance of this.
So is the entrance, is the ceiling lower in our tunnel, or is it still just as high?
It opens up into about 30 foot. This one isn't, it's not a small tunnel. It's not 5-6 foot tall or whatever. It's maybe 15-20 foot up into the air. So it's not a tiny tunnel. It's, it's been dug out.
Okay.
But it's, it's not as tall as this main room.
Okay.
Roll me some perception.
Okay. I thought you were say initiative.
I did too. I think that's gonna come soon.
I did not perceive the shit out of that one.
I also did not. I got a total of 6. You got 4.
Yep.
Was my perception.
What was yours, Carla? Sorry.
18.
Okay. Kyle, did
There we
you
go.
roll?
She perceived a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
Perceived a
12.
So, Ignis and Sarya.
Sorry.
Sarya.
Sorry.
Sarya.
She's no sorry.
You notice Abigail start to kind of back up in this, sort of moving towards the back of the group.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, that's fine. That's where we want her to be. So, just gonna let that happen.
Unless she's some sort of kick-ass 6-year-old who has, magic
Maybe your
spells.
parents are actually spiders, and she's gonna turn into one.
Maybe.
It's weird because as you say that, you start to hear like a noise behind you, maybe sort of a squelching type noise. As you turn around and watch the young small frame of Abigail transform into a larger spider beast, bigger than the other two, far bigger than the other two. In the other two look like young spiders in comparison to this. This is a giant spider in every sense of the word. Again, got these small arms underneath the mouth with fingers and thumbs, double jointed thumbs that
Her mouth's gonna
bend
punch
both
us.
roll me some initiative.
Us, thank God. You could save us now, Abigail. There's no spiders in the other room. But okay, yeah. That's -1. So I got 10.
Wow.
Okay.
And Kyle got a.
I got a
1.
2.
I'm gonna put you at the bottom, even though I haven't rolled any others.
That would be fair.
Yeah. Not a problem.
I knew I couldn't trust anybody whose name was that close to Abel.
Yeah. Yep.
What did you get, Jesse?
10 total.
Okay, so it's Carla, Jordan, and then Jesse. Okay. Carla, you're up first.
Okay.
We don't need to worry about the back spider. It's too fat and can't fit through the tunnels.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. gonna use
see
my
here.
crossbow and shoot at the one that's here because it is the closest to me.
Yeah, and at present you can't see these ones there.
Yeah.
Sort of on the insides of this larger chamber.
Pew. Oh, that wasn't very good.
It's a 10. That's a miss.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out there and say I told you guys from the beginning that she wasn't a normal human.
It's weird because these creatures, their one true weakness is steel chests.
Yeah, if I would have brought that, I could have smushed it. It's like a boot.
Is that it, Carla? Are you doing anything else? Or?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna move back a little bit.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
You're just gonna leave the big spider to me.
Well, I can't move you with me, so and you take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I would.
Even if I did, so I'll just leave that up to you.
Yep.
Okay, so this large creature that's beside you, Kyle, is
Yep.
It's going to take a bite at you.
Sure.
You see these huge mandibles as it stares at you, and it rolls a 7 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. And
Oh,
then
Abigail.
Then it's going to take a second bite at you,
Yep.
and this time it rolls a 15.
That hits.
Okay. So as you reel back from the first attempt, the second comes quicker than you were anticipating, sinking its teeth into you. Okay. Okay, so you take 3 points of damage.
All right.
Make a Constitution save.
Cain, I told you to get her out of here. Go.
Oh yeah, let me just grab her hand again.
Yes. The one attached to her mandible.
$16.
Okay, you feel like poison start to sink into your veins, but you manage to fight it off.
What?
regaining your composure as as this you sense they didn't quite deliver the full load.
Yeah.
I figured we may as well
Whoa.
carry on. We may as well carry on the innuendo. We've come this far.
Yep.
Cain, you're up.
Okay. You know that scene from Lord of the Rings: Return of the King where the Mermakill, like the big elephants, come walking in, and Legolas does that cool thing where he goes up the back and slides down the trunk and kills all the guys on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a cool scene. Anyway, I'm going to pull up my axe and hit the spider. I was going to run right over here, right by my boy Ignis, because I'm a paladin, so hopefully it won't hurt me as much as it might hurt him. And I'm just going to wail on the thing and hope I hit it with my great axe
Okay.
for its betrayal. That's 18.
That hits.
Nice. And that is up. And because I've got, again, my power to, if I roll a 1 or 2 on the attack, I get to roll again.
Nice.
6 damage. Plus 3.
Plus.
So 9.
Okay, the axe smashes into the back of the spider. You see it start to damage the shell, the outer shell of the spider. Still standing, still glaring at
Also
you.
on
with
my
all those
attack, I
eyes.
forgot to add proficiency, so I actually had 20. Just throwing that out there.
As in,
Like, as to be able to hit the thing, because I always forget to add proficiency bonus to it.
you still hit it.
Yeah.
25, you're up.
All right. Well, I am going to.
Get a better name.
Yes. No. I guess I'm gonna mark him as my hunter's mark.
It's her, and it's a little girl.
Oh yeah, her, the little girl Abigail.
Yeah.
And I will step out a little bit.
Okay.
Take a nice shot of Patron, and then 15.
That
total.
hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
The +7 really helps there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
So that's 14 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to just sidestep back into
Okay.
a little bit more cover. And I'm gonna kind of face this way so I can keep an eye on, because I remember that there's ones in the cavern.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Ignis.
Yep, Jesse, you have a +10 for your hit.
Where's that?
You said 14 and you rolled a 4.
No, you rolled a 10.
For your
plus-
first
No,
damage modifier.
I rolled a no, because the 4 is the
To
extra
try and hit the
bonus
thing,
from
he
the
rolled
100.
Oh,
a
okay.
15.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I rolled a 10.
I didn't. That was my bad. I didn't see the
10 was the damage plus
Yeah.
4 for Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
I didn't see the 10 damage. Okay.
That's right.
No problem.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna
What I'll
cast
do-
Burning Hands.
Okay.
The spider needs to make a dexterity check of 14.
It fails.
All right. I'm gonna.
Still reeling from the
Yeah.
arrow that shot it
All right.
from 25.
Yeah.
That is.
And the
Something
giant-
hitting it with the great
And the
axe.
giant axe that's just
Mhm.
extracted from his back.
3d6. 6 damage. I'm gonna
Okay.
spend 2 sorcery points to do that again.
Okay.
Good call.
Mm-hmm. So it needs to make another save of 14.
Okay, I was gonna say, does it have to roll again, or
Yeah.
Okay, this time it makes it.
All right, half damage.
yeah?
Hopefully I get a higher roll.
It's, a bonus 3 still.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think burning hands would do a lot more damage than that?
I mean, it does 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
You're up, Carla.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and hit it with my crossbow again.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
I hit the shit out of it.
Nice.
Yep, natural 20.
Yep.
Net 20s. And it's a D6. Oh, come on.
And that was a 1.
You can double that.
I hit it for 2.
Okay.
That's why in my campaigns, when people get a crit, I let them re-roll for the second if they want.
Okay. Crossbow hits it. At this point, you can see that it looks a little worn. You know, it's still standing, it's still fighting, but you can see that you're doing damage to it. At that point in time, the spiders that were waiting in this room come scuttling round the corner and head up to both of you guys. One is going to make an attack at you, 25, one at you, Carla.
Okay.
So the first one at Jesse is a 24.
Yeah, just barely, but yeah.
Yeah, I just realized, Colin, what's your character's race?
Half health?
Oh, okay.
Why?
And
Squid holder.
Because I need to add that to the descriptions of the videos.
Right.
and the one at you is a 16, Carla.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Jesse, you take 4 damage and I need a constitution save, please.
Okay.
And Carla, you take 3 and a constitution save.
Okey-doke.
19.
Again, you sort of managed to fight off any poison that was heading your way.
12.
So do you, Carla.
Yeah.
Yay!
Nice.
High five.
Good work.
We are not nearly as dead as we could have been. Yay!
Yay!
At that point, this large spider is going to make a web attack at you, Ignis.
Okay.
So you need to make a constitution save, please.
Sure. be 11.
Yeah, so I think I need to make a ranged attack for a web, which, to be fair, was a 15. So as the web shoots out, it wraps around you, restraining you. To break through, you're going to have to make a strength check.
All right. Guess that's next turn.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, and that will be at the end of your next turn.
All right.
And you, Cain, it's gonna attempt to bite.
Oh man. Okay.
And it rolls a 21.
Oh gee, I wonder if that hits me. Yeah.
You take 6 points of damage from the bite, and a Constitution save, please, my friend.
Yep.
Okay.
That's 9.
And you take another 1 point of damage as poison sets in. It doesn't seem
How much damage did it do?
7 in total.
Okay.
As you feel the teeth bite into you, start to feel some poison. It doesn't necessarily
Teeth.
the mandibles. It doesn't necessarily affect you in any major way, apart from you feel it taking control of your body.
No, that's all it does.
Yeah, but you can fight against it. It's not doesn't feel like it's going to cause you any long term.
Till at 20 hit points.
Well, apart from that, Jordan, you're up.
Yay.
You're starting to
Alright.
get into character now. Yeah.
It's when he gets hit, I've noticed. As he gets hit, he turns into a grump.
That
No.
happens.
No, okay,
No.
I did 19 damage. Or
19
attack. I wish I did
damage?
19 damage. That'd be amazing.
How do you want it? No, that hits.
Yep. Okay. I'll take it. That's 11 plus 3. That's 14
That hits.
damage.
Oh, you
Nice.
hit and you did 14 damage. Okay,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I
Okay.
still totally did 14 damage.
nice.
Hell yeah.
25, you're up.
Well then, let's see. I would like to. Now, does ranged work in 5 like it did in like 3.5 and stuff, to where if it's next to me, I can't use a bow and arrow, or is
I think it's disadvantage.
Yeah, it's disadvantage.
I think.
It is.
Yep.
I think it's disadvantage.
Hey
I
guys,
was
can,
trying to change
can
my
anyone
contrast
confirm
on
if
my
it's disadvantage? No.
I can confirm, actually. It is, in
Yeah.
fact, disadvantage.
Is disadvantage? Can confirm.
So then I guess I'll try and dagger this one in the face.
Okay.
As you do.
Yep.
You know, that's how I roll.
Well, you roll pretty low, but we'll see.
16.
That hits.
Nice. So that deals 6 damage total.
Okay. You plunge the dagger into his face.
Yeah.
Spider reels back for a second,
Nice.
and then comes back onto the attack. Ignis, you are currently restrained.
Right.
By
You
the
got this,
webbing.
buddy.
All right.
So
Yeah,
you need to
let's-
make a strength check of 12,
Sure.
or do enough damage to break the web.
And I'll roll, see if I can break it.
Okay.
I broke it.
Okay, you managed to force your way out of it. It is at the end of your turn, but you managed to force your way out of the webbing.
I was going to ask if that was an action or not.
Yeah, it's
I figured it is.
Yeah,
it's the
I'm
last,
pretty sure it
it's
is.
the last action of a turn, essentially.
Yeah.
So we're back to Carla.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the crossbow.
Okay.
15?
On the spiders next to you, or?
Yeah,
No, on this one, the big one that I've been shooting at already.
Okay, 15 hits. I'm not sure whether that should be a disadvantage, but we'll say you've turned your back on the one that's hitting you and you're focused squarely on.
I mean, it did saunter back when Jesse hit it.
Yeah. We'll say there's enough room for
Yeah.
you to.
Yeah. 3.
Okay. Your
Plus?
crossbow bolts
No, 3.
crossbow
Oh.
bolt sinks into the large spider. Anything else?
You don't
no.
have proficiency in that?
Pretty sure I don't.
Okay.
If you'd have thrown a loot at it.
Then, all right.
Okay, so we're back to the
But I thought bards had proficiency with crossbows.
Yeah, simple and martial weapons, I thought. Which would mean you add your dex to the damage.
I didn't think I did, but all right, I'll take that.
I think that's right. I think what they're saying is correct.
Give me 1 second, I'll check
I
it out.
mean,
So
Jesse was
then
doing the whole last
that's,
session. He was bard, so hopefully.
Yeah.
But I get a feeling
I've-
Jesse would have just done it.
I haven't played a bard.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was Ricardo, wasn't it?
Ricardo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was doing
So yeah,
that.
proficiency, so 5 then?
In total.
Si- Proficiencies, simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, short swords. So yes.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
But is she using a hand crossbow?
Yes.
That has been
There you go.
established.
So we're back to the spider's turn. This one, on seeing you break free of the webs, is going to attack you, Ignis.
Sure.
Really, I'd be effing terrified of him. You know how strong a spider web is? Holy crap.
With a 16.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, you take 4 damage, and I need another Constitution save.
Okay.
I've given up on trying to change all my camera settings on this. Roll20 is stupid.
That's fair.
It's
What I
completely different
wonder-
on these settings than on my cameras itself.
Okay. So just the 4 damage on that one.
Right.
And the other one
what-
is going to be at you, Cain.
Of course it is. Let's see if I get dead again.
That's a natural 20.
That's 5.
Okay. Congrats.
I'm
Ooh,
gonna die.
okay.
I might be joining you soon.
You take 12 points of damage.
Total?
Yeah. And I need a Constitution save.
I already did. I already failed it.
Oh, okay. And you take another 4 points of damage. Sorry.
Hey guys, I got a -3 health.
Okay, so Cain drops back against the floor, propped up against the side of the tunnel. As these spiders turn to take another attack at one each at you guys. The first one is an 11 at you, Carla.
That does not hit.
Okay, and the second one is a 7 at you, 25.
Oddly enough, that does hit. No.
Okay,
Suddenly.
Cain, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
To make sure I can hear.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, I
how it
failed the
works.
crap out of that one.
Okay,
Don't we have healing potions? Who has our potions?
Kala. She took both of them.
You know what you must do. There were 3 of them, though. Who took the third?
She downs them. She anal chugs them.
I'm pretty sure I didn't take them all.
You took 2. I
Yeah, you said
remember.
who's gonna
I
carry
took
them, and I
2.
said I'm not gonna take them. And
You
you're like,
left
well, if
them
nobody
outside
else. She
and-
said if nobody else is taking
No,
them.
I thought somebody
Yeah.
else took one and I took the other 2 because nobody
Yeah.
else wanted to carry them.
it's outside
was-
in the steel chest.
Yeah.
It was either Cain or Ignis who took the
I didn't take any.
Yeah,
didn't
I
want-
didn't take it either. If I did, I would have written it down or
Yeah,
used
so
it
if
at
there
that
any,
point.
Kala has them all.
All right.
Okay, 25. To you.
Oh god damn it.
I'm a paladin. I have like 20 healing powers. I'm too prideful to carry a potion.
And to use any of them.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, I use lay on hands when nobody's around.
Yeah, you do.
Makes it feel like someone else is healing me.
Okay, so I'm
healing.
Yeah.
I'm going to swear
At the
very
spider.
loudly at the spider, at fucking everything that's going on.
Okay, that spider runs off, petrified.
All right, first question. Cain's right in this square with Ignis.
Mhm,
Yep.
Yeah.
I make my way here, which procs 2 opportunity attacks.
Okay.
If you go down, I'm gonna laugh.
First one's an 11.
Why?
11 misses.
Second one's a 15.
Might as well.
15. My armor class is 15. So I
It
don't know if
hits.
That
Yeah, it
so you
hits.
Take 4
That
points
hits.
of damage, and I need a Constitution save, please.
that- Okay.
How come everybody else gets like 4 points of damage when I do anything? It's like Jordan takes 36 damage.
I
Yeah.
rolled a 20. It only does one C.
Kane gets hit by a car.
I rolled
17.
it. Okay, so you take what did I say first of all?
4.
Yeah, he's
so you
4.
take 4 points total. I rolled
Okay.
a 20 and then a 6. Sorry about that.
And I am going to use, where is it? Cure wounds on what's his nuts? Who's down?
Kane Mordred.
Yeah, Cain.
Yep.
So 1d8 plus.
Is that enough to help me whenever I'm at,
Yeah, you go back to 0.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm not like dying anymore. That's good.
No.
Because my next roll, I was
I
probably
mean, when
gonna
you
roll a one.
essentially when you die, you go to 0.
Yeah.
So any healing gets you back up.
So 8, 9, 10, 11. You got 11 health back.
So
Whoa!
you're back
Nice.
to 11 rather than you're back to
Yeah.
Yes.
9 or 8 or whatever it is.
Oh wait, so
Right.
I'm back to 11.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
back to
Essentially, when
11.
you're down, you go back to 0.
Nice. I'm gonna get killed in the next hit. Because the last time he downed me, I was at 13.
Ignis, you're up.
Alright,
Well, I still
you
have
can have a-
movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just go to right there.
Okay.
So I'm backing up Collimore.
Don't want to run back to where you were?
And proc more. Yeah.
Technically, you wouldn't proc more attacks.
No, I know, but my dagger sucks balls. So
Yeah.
I'll
That's an awesome dagger. I wanna use
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I don't remember writing that on the description.
I'll trade you a chest for it.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, it was in that chest.
It's really gonna help with lay on hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scott, I'm
no.
gonna do Burning Hands again.
Okay.
Nothing to do with my move, I promise.
DC check 14 on Dexterity.
Any
Okay.
burning effects.
Hopefully
is
it
from
fails.
Your own misdeeds.
Rolls a 13.
It fails. Awesome.
Wowzers.
Oh, I rolled.
Oh.
I just cut off the last
Wait.
number.
You rolled an extra
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just cut off the last one.
Just don't get
Ow.
the last one.
Yeah.
No, you should
15.
definitely have to. You should definitely have to roll them all again.
15. 15.
Kyle.
Kyle, you
Yep.
have exploding dice on or compounded or something.
Oh. No,
That's how that happened.
I don't.
How do you want to do this, Kyle?
Like hitting it.
So your
Oh, wait.
your hands.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I put my hand like right up to its mouth and just gets a fistful of fire.
Okay.
Clint
so you-
Eastwood film.
Yeah.
you
Well-
watch as the inside
Yeah.
of this spider starts to glow hotter and hotter as you can smell the burning innards of spider flesh.
Is
As
that
it-
what the rock is cooking?
Yeah.
Drops to the floor. Deed. And we're back
Oh,
to
shit.
you,
Neat
Kyle, unless you
references.
want to do anything else. Ignis?
I'll move up there.
Okay. Back
Mm.
to you, Carla.
I'm going to shimmy this way,
Okay.
and then I'm going to do what is it called? Thunderwave, I think is what it's called.
Yep.
Probably. Are you trying to knock him back 10 feet?
Well, it does damage and knocks them back 10 feet.
That would be Thunderwave.
That's a Pokemon move.
So,
Yo. Scott, would you mind Xing off
13 to hit.
the giant spider?
If that makes you happy.
Yeah, just so we know it's dead.
I'm pretty sure we all know it's
Trying
dead.
to trick us. The X
True.
means that it's gone forever.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's got a plus sign on it. It's being healed.
So what's happening, Carla?
13 to hit on that.
That hits both of them.
Oh wait, no, I'm a liar.
No.
It's a Constitution save.
It's a con save from them.
Both of them. Okay, one's a 15, one's a 14.
Oh yeah, they both save.
So they both take half
Half damage.
and no push.
I found the spell and brought it up,
Oh,
so I
alright.
figured it
I
out.
was then looking until I got called to put an X on my spider.
So half of 14.
Okay,
So 7.
thanks, mate.
No problem. I'm here to help.
Okay, it's their turn, and based on that, they're both going to take attacks at you, Carla. First one
That seems fair.
is a natural 20.
It seems
Wow.
natural.
That definitely hits.
Second one is a 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
Oh, look at me! I have armor.
Yes, I do.
I
No, you
technically
don't,
too,
Cain.
but I
Because
have
I'm a
negative
bard
ones.
and I
do have armor.
squishy.
So the first one is 8 damage.
Okay.
We said
I'm
the
a
second one
paladin
didn't
that
hit,
makes
but I
armor
just
weaker.
need a Constitution save.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
That's
till
because
you-
I built my paladin around the story, not about what makes him OP.
I can't wait until you get
17.
your hands on some armor. Okay, so you just take the 8 damage.
I mean, like I said, I got leather. It's just that my dexterity brings it
It's
down.
-1. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're up, Cain. So you've got half movement to get back up from prone.
Okay. Is this just 5?
Yeah.
Cool. Then, and then I use which one am I going to use? I'm going to use Divine Smite. I'll do 2d8 radiant damage plus my normal damage if I hit.
Okay.
Or, well, I'll be on there regardless, so if I miss, I'll just do it again. So I'm going to roll.
That
I
hits.
believe that's a hit. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then, so my normal attack, which is my great axe, so this. Plus this.
Okay. So you swing the axe over your head and bring it down. You slice this spider in two,
Nice.
That's 22 damage.
and then 2 sides of it start to attack. No, this spider is dead. 25. You're up. Unless Cain has got anything else he wants to do.
How far did I move?
15, I think, which is
You
probably-
were
Yeah, so I can't go any further. I was going to take one more step and then be able to hopefully, even if I die again, take some of the hits for the bard. But yeah,
Well, hopefully it shouldn't be an issue. Move to there. Mark this one as my new target.
Okay.
Shoot off an arrow at its face hole. 11. Probably won't hit.
Misses.
God damn it. And that's my wonderful turn.
Okay. Ignis, you're up.
right. Let's cast Firebolt at it.
Okay.
I believe I need to roll for that.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
All right. Let me just check on dice roll for it.
1d10.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure. Uh, 4 damage.
Okay. Strike the spider reels back in pain as the fire hits it. Carla, your turn.
Gonna risk an attack of opportunity to move back.
Okay. Rolls a 15
That hits.
and 3 damage with a Constitution save, please.
You're really pushing these con saves, huh?
Uh-huh.
No, they're
Although none of them
poisonous.
hit.
Yeah.
15.
What do you mean? I get hit by every one of them.
Oh yeah, good point. So yeah, just the initial damage as you move away behind Cain.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try and smack at it with my crossbows.
Okay,
23.
that will hit.
I think Will just fell down the stairs.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't. And then it's 2d8. No, it's not. It's d6. What am I doing? Looking at the wrong thing. 4.
Okay, he's still alive. He's looking pretty bad as it creeps forward to have an attack at Cain, who's directly in front of it.
Yeah.
And rolls a 15.
Yep, it's.
You take 1 damage, and you know what I need?
Yep. I already know it hit me again.
Oh, it hit you again, and that's another 4 damage.
Of course it is.
Hey, you're still up.
Yeah, I've got 6 health.
Well, good to know. It's your turn.
Good. I'm gonna kill it. As I ready it up, I'm also putting Thunderous Smite on it.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a bonus 2d6. So that was 2d12. All right, yeah, it's my normal attack, then 2d6, which is. Oh wait, no, I can re-roll that, can't I? So I'm gonna do that. First, I'm gonna re-roll this. There we go. And then I'm gonna add this.
Nice.
Okay, as you pull the axe up above your head, you slice down, slicing this spider in 2.
Yeah.
There's essentially now 4 halves of spider all laying on the floor at the same place. And you guys are out of initiative.
Also, whenever I hit it, it makes a 300-foot sound thunder during the hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're all deaf as well right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure because of the reverberation and echo of this cave that you knew that.
Yeah.
Causes a cave in, we all die.
The cave,
Yeah.
the cave is pretty sturdy. It's been here for a long time, but
Yeah.
you do hear some of the bones rattle and start sort of moving down at the end of the.
Good, because it also the dead spider also needs to do a strength saving throw or be pushed back 10 feet. Both halves of it.
Both halves separately.
This could take a while on roll 20 to find half a spider. Okay. What are you guys doing?
Well, you're right, Cain. That was indeed a trap.
Yeah.
So I assume we can get out the way we came in, right?
Do you have the relic?
There were the relic.
Well,
Wasn't there a blue stone that was able to teleport us here when we stepped into the circle?
but I assume stepping back the way we came would be the same as stepping into the circle.
Guys, there was fresh bodies in that big chamber down there.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that sucks for them.
They might have armor for you, Cain.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly make my way into here and see if do a little perception check in here, see if there's any nifty things on the people or anything. Or
I'm gonna check. Nice search.
yeah, I
You know
don't
what? I
even
thought
see
there
the
were people
bodies.
in there, but there's not. Yeah.
I guess I was wrong.
I thought there was a room down there. I want to
Cain's
search Abigail.
Yeah, Cain, your thunderous smite thing blew all the skeleton bodies over top the bodies.
Guys, I was wrong. There's no bodies in there.
But yeah, I'm gonna search Abigail, see if there's anything there, other than her spidery stuff.
Abigail the spider or Abigail
The spider that blew
the
up.
corpse?
I mean, I guess there's still like the whatever was left of little girl Abigail laying about. She undid the zipper, and there's like little clothes laying around. She has the pockets.
Yeah.
So, Jesse, as you're walking around in this big chamber, there's loads of blood, there's loads of skulls, there's sort of unsure footing as you're walking around. You notice that the corpse of the young girl is very similar in appearance to the Abigail that was showing you around. Jordan, as you search the corpse, nothing on it. It's a spider corpse. It's messy. There's lots of gunk and pus and horrible
What's it
stuff
taste
as
like?
you look around. Roll me a Constitution save.
Oh, I'm just asking. I'm trying it.
I don't know. I've never sampled it myself. Jesse, you do find little bits and pieces scattered around the room. You
With
find.
a crit fail?
Oh, did you fail miserably?
I
Okay.
crit failed.
You find little
He
bits and
did.
pieces around the room, mainly bits of like leg, arm, a bit of bear fur.
Yum.
And after I've checked Abigail, I also want to head to that room to see what 25 is on about. Because he did tell me that there might be armor before he left, so I was like, yeah, I'll check that after I check young Abigail.
There's armor involved. I'm there.
Well, I just need something to not get me killed in every hit. It's kind of hard to be the tank of the party whenever I'm not a tank.
Yep.
You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little sneaky peek around the room too.
I've just got a stock alert. It sounds like plate armor's just gone up in price. Actually, it's weird.
I hate when that happens.
Yep.
Seems to happen a lot. So I assume I didn't really find anything either. Didn't crit fail though. I got a 5.
You find a few bags, sort of loot pouches or coin purses. You find 50 gold, sort of in various loot purses around there. Maybe 2 or 3. You've found a.
Did you say 50?
50, yeah.
Oh man.
Nice.
I'll be buying leather in no time.
Anyone else having a little look?
I'm gonna ask. All right. I'm gonna head to the front, I guess.
Okay.
Quote unquote front of the cave.
Okay.
Back to where we came from. See if anything happens.
Okay.
Did we ever check the rest of that second room or anything?
Nope.
Carla, you.
Oh, that. Why? That was compounded. Not regular. Hold on. It's a 6.
Okay. You you find a bag, a large bag on the floor. You also find a smaller bag just to the side of it. As you open it up, it contains little wooden pieces, and they appear to be in the shape of a sun, a moon, a cloud, a lightning bolt, a snowflake.
I think this is like, leaked footage of the next Pokemon game.
Yeah.
They often rummage around corpses.
I mean, you found sun and moon, and then something else that sounded like it was a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cloud. That sounds like a good
Lightning,
Cloud.
lightning
Yeah.
bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt's totally a Pokemon move.
Yeah.
Yes, roll me some perception.
Alice?
No, just Ignis, who's gone back to the front of the cave.
All right. That is gonna be
A long, long time.
14.
Okay, you reach the front of the cave. You take a step back to that threshold where you appeared. Nothing happens.
Yep.
You rummage around a bit on the walls, pushing sort of stones that you think might be loose. Nothing happens.
I want to go down now.
Okay. So as you head down there, roll me some perception.
Yup.
you see a blue rune on the wall in here, similar to the one that you stepped on when you were transported down.
I see.
Nothing else in here. It is just a fairly small room with this glowing rune on the wall.
Okay. I mean, I tell everybody that I think I found something. Oh no, she's back from the dead.
Oh no.
Okay.
Is that the rune?
Yeah, just over
What's
here.
happening?
Over here somewhere.
Oh, so the little girl flying under the screen was
No,
just.
I just put it there just to annoy you.
I was seeing illusions of Abigail.
You have passed my challenge now. I will be your daughter forever.
The only character that other than Brian I care to remember the name of. Okay, my character's already got his hand out. He pushes the magic doorbell.
Okay. As you do, you vanish from the sight of these two and reappear back in the stone circle, slightly off to the side of where the initial rune is.
Okay.
Guess I will go ahead and do the same.
Yeah, I'll rune it up.
25, as you press it, you vanish up there as well. Ignis, you press it, nothing happens.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. You teleport upstairs as well.
I'm following everybody.
You all appear back in the stone circle. Sun's still shining. Rune still on the floor. You're standing just to the side of that initial rune.
Well, that was a thing.
Does that happen a lot to you guys?
No.
No.
Not
That's
really.
good. I'm
I
not
have
sure I
fought
was a big
spiders a lot. But...
Yeah.
You do seem to fight spiders a lot, Jesse.
I don't know why this is a running thing, but yes.
Roll me a history check or a nature check. No, probably a history check.
Who?
Anyone who wants to do it.
Is it? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Said nature.
History.
History.
You've got no idea what those things were. You know, they look like spiders, but you're not really sure.
Yes, I'll go ahead and roll.
There's spiders.
Again, you've never seen anything like that before either, Cain.
Oh, that was so close. On my screen, it was at the 20, and then it slowly drifted to the 8.
Ignis, you think that they weren't necessarily spiders because they had hands.
Well, I got a 10.
That's as much as you know.
I got a 12.
Yeah, you've never seen anything like it before either.
Okay.
Not anything that you guys have heard about. Certainly not anything that 25 has seen from his Underdark days.
25 runs in you guys. I think those were dragons. This freaking crit fail.
That's a lot of fucking crit fails lately.
Yeah.
It's like 3 or 4 this session. God damn it.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
Short rest.
Well, I mean, we gotta
break.
get back to our wagon.
Yeah. I mean, get back to our wagon and short
Cain's
rest
chest.
/ break.
Okay. Okay. As you fight your way back through the bush, you get back to the side of the road. There's a trail leading off where there is no chest anymore.
I followed the trail immediately.
You walk about 3 yards, and behind a stone, you see the chest. Clearly, whoever was stealing it has left it because they realised it's just a big, pointless pile of shit.
Okay.
Your horse is still there. The wagon's still there. The
I
other
want to put
wagon
it back in the cart with my natural 20.
Okay.
Of course, that's what you crit on.
Yeah,
You lift
of
it up
course that's my
one-handed and
natural
throw
20.
it, throw it back in the back of the van, back of the wagon. Van.
At this point, I'm determined.
To either sell it or see how far you can take it with us.
Pretty much, yeah, that's exactly it.
Yep.
I want to sail it. Sail it? I want to sail into the water in it.
Yeah.
It's a boat.
You disappear, Jordan.
Yep, it's restarting.
Yeah, you're back.
You guys doing anything else?
I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
sure.
Scott's glasses disappeared.
Yeah, but I can't see a thing.
Me either.
Out of one eye, I can see.
Oh, I just can't see.
I think Jesse.
Is
I
it?
am muted. What time of day is it?
It was about 3, 4 o'clock, I think we said when you were arriving. So it's maybe 5-ish. You know, only an extra hour or so it's gone past. You can see that the sun is still shining, but it's approaching the end of its.
We should probably find a place to camp for the night.
I would not disagree with that.
I mean, we could probably
Yeah.
sleep in the wagon.
Well, we probably don't want to sleep in the wagon here next to this other wagon.
Why, this is a safely populated area. People try and rob stuff here and they just give up.
Well, they gave up because that chest, there's nothing in it, and it's heavy as hell.
Well, not everybody here can roll a natural 20 when we're transforming the chest. But yeah, not most like more of a curse, because at least whenever he was like somebody took us, they're like good riddance. But then it's like, well, you found it.
Yeah.
So now I'm stuck with it again.
Yeah.
I sense a theme happening here.
What, you mean me being stuck with the chest and no armor?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
dying every battle because I
You
have
could
0
take
health?
it into battle and just hide in it.
That's what I originally said I was gonna do. I'm just gonna freaking carve a hole in it and pop my head out.
Or you just chuck it at enemies, because I'm sure that chest will do like 1d8, d10 bludgeoning
Open it,
damage.
get on all fours, put it on my back like a turtle. I'm gonna crawl into battle and stab out of it with my axe.
I guarantee you that will be the first strength check fail you have when carrying that chest.
Yeah, it's gonna fall on me and
Yep.
I'm gonna get trapped in the chest.
For the rest of the fight. It'll be stuck underneath it.
Hey, well, I mean, that way he won't die. He'll have a giant shield.
Get in a treasure chest.
What are you guys doing?
Well, apparently these guys want to do some camping, so
We should find somewhere not
You
as
get the-
conspicuous and go camp.
You get the feeling
Yeah.
maybe you're half a day or so away from Israelware, from your journeys and how long it's you know, was destined to take you is to be about a week. You get the feeling it's been slightly longer than that, but
Yeah, Scott, you said it's about 5.
Mhm.
Can probably travel a few more hours and set up camp, right?
I mean it's the horse we're worried about.
True.
Mm.
I mean, the horse just got a nice rest.
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah. More or less.
All right, let's go then.
We
Let's
need to
continue
invest on
on.
a camel.
okay,
Yeah, her hands look like a butt.
that's not her hand. Anyway, you
And
said we
we're
are
banned
Twitch
from
streams.
I can still hear you, you know.
No one said you couldn't.
Yeah.
so you guys get back on the wagon.
Yeah, we
Um,
do. I mean,
It's impossible for 25. You load your giant chest up. You hear, as you put the chest on the back of the wagon, you hear the horse sigh.
no one has ever heard a horse sigh before
Yeah.
until now.
Wonder if it was the horse that moved the chest. He unbuckled himself, moved
Got
the
himself
chest.
out, got rid of the chest, and tried to hide it.
Yeah, then rebuckled.
Okay,
That'd be amazing. We're gonna find out like 4 episodes in, our horse is gonna turn into a little girl.
Or can talk.
If it can talk, it probably can grant wishes too. It's like that fish,
Yeah.
flounder,
guys
the
are-
Little Mermaid.
Yes,
you guys are heading out on your journey for a couple more hours and then finding somewhere to.
might as well.
Yeah.
No, I'm not stupid. I'm sleeping in the wagon.
Okay.
I mean, why not?
Animal handling, please. Whoever's in
Right,
charge of
right.
the wagon.
That would be me, I believe. 3. Come on. There we go. 12 total.
Okay. So you set off for a few more hours journey. You travel until the sun is starting to set. Sort of get to maybe 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. As you do, you approach not a clearing, but you can see through the tree line a fairly open space to the sort of the west of the path, which looks like a suitable place to camp.
All right. Let's camp it up.
Doesn't
Sure.
look like there's any way of getting the wagon through the tree line unless you continue to travel.
I mean, it's up to you guys whether you want to.
I
Try
mean,
the
I'm
wagon
gonna
or
sleep
not.
in the wagon.
I mean, Cain's sleeping in the wagon no matter what.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys
I
doing?
already was asleep in the wagon. I went to bed.
So how far away would you say, or do we think we are at this point?
You were about half a day when you took another couple of hours. So, if you were to set off at 8, 9 o'clock the next morning, you'd get there by midday.
All
Something like
Scott's
that.
least favorite sounds.
Yeah.
I hear the fork hitting teeth.
Sorry.
Yeah, I say we camp for the night.
Yeah, I agree. Regain
guys
some
have
I
hit
think we might
points.
as well.
Yeah.
You guys camping near the wagon? Are you heading through to the clearing? What are you doing?
I mean, if they don't wake me up, I'm just sleeping in the wagon.
I say we stay with the wagon.
It makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Okay.
How
that case-
beat up is the wagon, by the way?
The wagon's not great. I mean, you weren't there, I don't think, when the wagon was delivered to these
No.
guys, but it was kind of the only thing that the town had to offer for their help.
Yeah.
There was sort of a paltry prize for doing their duty, and then I have also got a wagon and a
Duty.
horse, and it was a pretty old horse and a pretty beat up wagon.
Yeah.
And we tied Brian to the bottom of the wagon, not the horse.
Okay.
Well, they're like the scene in Robin Hood Men in Tights, where he's tied to the horse and he slides underneath it.
Yeah.
Get everyone
Yep.
peed off. Oh, down there, I'd be more worried about getting peed on.
Well then, if there are any like cracks or tears in it, I'm gonna cast mending on them before I go to bed.
In the horse or the wagon?
The wagon.
So the wagon is a
Wagon.
low level wagon without a roof.
Low level wagon. Let's get it some experience
Yep.
points. Maybe we should have stole the other wagon and just fixed it up.
Or we could have stolen the top part of the wagon.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to turn back for another couple of hours, or?
Too late
Yes.
now.
Okay, so we take a
Yeah.
break here, and you guys can
Yeah,
Rest
sounds
up
good.
and
Sounds perfect.
see what the
Yeah.
night
I
brings.
like it.
Right.
Nightmare come.
We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Yay.